Yo, what's up, Honkers? In today's video, we're going to be learning about a ship that got stuck in the Suez Canal back in 2021 from Internet Historian. It's actually a pretty compelling story. I had thought that it was just due to sheer incompetence, but no, it actually is more complicated than that, surprisingly. This video secret word is society. Comment the secret word down below and I will give it a heart. All right, let's learn about a long thing getting stuck in a narrow thing.
This video was made possible by Saley and some very patient people over at Patreon.
Saley.
Okay, music fades
Ow.
in.
It's fading in.
My friend, let me weave you a tale of a windswept night beyond the old Egyptian sands.
Oh my god.
Where the water plays coy with the shore.
It's playing coy with the shore.
Are sure to play in the water. Where the desert wolves make love to the moon. Next page. Exterior day.
Exterior day.
This is the Suez Canal. Undeniably, Egypt's most famous body of water.
Wow.
Nothing bad ever happens here.
Nothing. Nothing ever bad happens. Except that one time.
Oh, except for that one time. Oh.
Wait, what? Why is that all smudged?
So
what the fuck
there's
happened?
a ship, and it's called the Ever Given. And it's going up the Suez Canal really, really fast, probably. And you think that, well, the Port Authority would call up, and they'd be like,
Captain, you are going way too fast.
but the captain, he's wicked sick cool. So he's like,
He's wicked
They're
thick.
just jealous of my passion for going fast through critical trade infrastructure. Increase speed.
Dun, 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 dun.
If you will not slow down, prepare to meet the full might of the Egyptian military.
Wait, what?
two of Egypt's fastest fighter jets scramble on the runway. But the captain
What?
kept adding power.
Oh, shit.
Faster. The people of Europe
You put it in
need
nitrous.
Chinese knockoffs of European goods.
And they got all sorts of technology to go like top speed.
Oh,
Don't go
damn.
faster, I beseech you.
Magnet,
But everyone
baby.
on the crew was loving it. Yeah, go faster.
Yeah.
But then,
Look out! Someone left a ram
Oh,
in the middle
fuck.
of the canal.
It's the Costa
I ain't
Concordia Part 2.
Of nothing.
Hey,
it was at this point that the captain chose to do a wicked sick jump.
Oh, fuck.
Lens flare. But they overshot it. They were gonna collide with a gently sloping sandy bank.
No.
They threw on the handbrake,
Drop anchor.
Drop it, drop it, drop it.
but it was too late.
No.
Literally everybody died.
Damn, everyone? Jesus Christ.
Ever given,
Ever given.
ever taken away.
Oh. You ever been ever given and ever taken away?
do. All right, see you in a year.
Wait, what?
What do you mean it's not long enough?
What?
Wikipedia, ChatGPT. Add the music. They love that.
Yeah.
A reaction GIF?
Bah,
That's a good one.
bah,
No, this
bah,
video is
bah,
too good.
bah.
Dial it back.
Oh, we can't do it like that. No.
Okay, let me start again. I'll do the phony voice
What the fuck is he swimming in? Like, what is this? Is this like oil? What the hell is this?
too. Better. Okay, so here's what really happened.
Okay. The following is based on true events. However, most details come from secondary sources. While some conversations were recorded, including the VDR data of the ship, almost none of that material has been made available to the public. So we took a few liberties to fill in the gaps. All characterization should be considered fictional, not reflected of the real people involved, and interpreted for storytelling and entertainment purposes only. Also, we play pretty fast and loose with certain details and the order of events. Be cool, and please don't bother any of the people involved in the Suez incident. We're just here to have a good time. Okay. Everything is great.
This story begins in Malaysia.
Oh boy.
You already know, but that's this one over here.
No, I
And
didn't
at
know
a
that.
port named Tang
I'm American. I don't do
is the
geography.
container ship known as the Ever Given. The last of the cargo is loaded onto the ship, and the captain of the ship Krishnan Canthavel is there with his crew of 20. Hello.
Helloing.
At this point, Canthavel probably said something like, "All right, the boat's tummy is all full of cargo. We're almost ready to get going." So Evergreen, the operating company of the ship, would have called ahead and booked passage for the ship.
Okay.
Yes, one adult ship ticket, please. Large.
Pretty big.
How many containers? Hold
lot.
on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Now, this guy at the operating company is on the line to the Suez Canal Authority, and they are in charge of all of the operations of the Suez Canal.
All right, thank you for choosing Suez Waterways. You are scheduled for March 23rd. You are 922nd in queue. All right, we've got a Supermax
Wait. Is this the boat that got stuck for a really long time?
container coming through on March 23rd. Pulling up the stats now. The Ever Given, one of the largest container ships in the world. Over 400 meters long, 60 meters wide. Only 10% smaller than the world's largest aircraft carrier. Able to carry over 20,000 of these shipping containers. Here's a guy in a sandwich for scale. All right, navigator, helmsman, Gene. Let's get going. We wouldn't want to hold up the other ships. With a teary goodbye, the Ever Given sets sail from Malaysia and makes course for the Netherlands.
Okay.
Let's go to the map. Malaysia, and you already know, but the Netherlands is over here. The route's so simple.
I
You just go
definitely
from
didn't.
here over to... Oh.
Oh.
We're blocked by Africa, sir. Should we just head back?
No, you gotta go. You gotta go
Don't
through
worry,
the Suez
I know
Canal,
a
bro.
shortcut. Head into that inlet. It's called the Red Sea.
Ah,
Captain, it's blue.
bruh.
I know. In a bit over a week, the Ever Given cruises all the way to the Red Sea.
And on the way, someone on the crew points out Djibouti and says it
Djibouti.
aloud. Djibouti, because it's fun to say. It's a great time to be a cargo ship captain, I can tell you that much.
Captain, we've got another problem on the sat-nav. There's more land in the way. How are we supposed to get through an obstacle like this?
Yeah, how are we supposed
Should
to go
I
through, man?
just head back? Now, if this was 1868, Canthavel would be in big trouble. But luckily, in 1869, someone happened to dig a big channel.
Ah!
Right from one side of this isthmus to the other.
Yep.
And filled it with water, they did. Which meant that ships no longer needed to circumnavigate Africa. It's nothing personal. It's a geographic thing. Late that evening, the Ever Given arrives at the Gulf of Suez. Here on the map. It's a big open area for ships to park. And there are ships everywhere, sitting idle, waiting for their turn to pass through the canal.
Right.
Now the helmsman is kind of driving around the area, looking for a place to park and drop anchor.
Right.
But then, something captures his attention.
What?
Hey, what's that mysterious-looking ship over there? It
My Aman?
looks abandoned. M.V. Aman.
MV.
Do not speak its name, helmsman. Why not? Look, there's a spot. That's a handicap. They park the ship, drop
who
anchor,
cares?
and radio into the Suez
They
Canal
don't give a fuck
Authority.
about the head.
Thank you for joining the queue. Typical wait time is a few hours, up to 1 business day. Why do we have to wait? Why can't we just go straight through? Because we've got rules here at the canal. A big book of them.
A big,
No
really,
running,
really
no
big.
dive bombing,
Yep.
and blah, blah, blah. Somewhere
No,
way down the back
no
of the manual,
running.
it says, all vessels entering or leaving the canal
Ow.
must have a pilot. And in fact, a ship as large as yours needs 2. These
What?
pilots are employees of the Canal Authority who understand the perils of the
Ow.
route. Kind of like a consultant to the captain. And they stand around going, yes, go here.
Ow.
Turn coming up here. Watch out for the geese. So just stand by for a while, yep? Alright,
Okay.
nothing
all right.
to do till this pilot arrives. Guess I'll take a little bit of me time.
All right.
I'm
What's
off
the
to
me
the cabin,
time?
fellas. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And so just after midnight, Canthavel heads back to his quarters
Okay.
to take a nap.
Bedtime.
Quite a cozy scene,
Yeah.
wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
But all is not well on the Ever Given tonight. There seems to be some trouble. With the weather.
With the weather.
2:30 a.m. Canterville wakes up. Outside is
trouble?
the loud rattle of shipping containers
Wait,
sparring
is there
with
like
the
a
wind.
tornado or something?
Loud enough to capture Canterville's attention. Raro. He dashes
Raro.
up to the bridge.
All
What's
the
the
Amazon
status on it
boxes.
being really, really windy outside? The wind is up to 35 knots, but the Ever Given is fine and the anchor is keeping us held.
Okay, that's good.
Alright, it sounds like I can head back to my quarters then. Wait, Captain. I think we need to move the ship. Yeah, those
Wait,
guys
why?
are getting closer and closer to us. We're surrounded
guys?
by ships like the Al Nasriyah. Their anchors can't withstand the wind and they are being dragged about. We need more buffer or there's risk of a collision. Good thinking. Alright, duty engineer, prep the engines. Aye. The
Okay,
ship kicks to
alright.
life. The helmsman steers the Ever Given to get further away from the other ships. This whole thing might be cancelled. Port control. Although this waiting area is delightful, the weather outside is very frightful. Is passage through the canal still happening? Not cancelled. Hold position. Your pilot is wrapping up and will be on his way to your vessel soon. They're making us wait. Captain, if we're struggling not to hit ships in this big open area, it's going to get pretty dicey when we have to navigate through a narrow channel like the
It will.
Suez.
Yeah.
Yes. Although you should have said, spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning. oh.
Coming
channel
up
two?
next on Channel Ad Time.
Channel ad
Welcome
time.
back to Raising Saley.
Saley.
I'm Saley Man, professional traveler and eSIM user. Finding tourists to get
Did he
their
just
huge
hit
savings
someone?
on
Wait.
eSIM plan. It ain't for the faint of heart. But if there's one thing I've learned in all my years, when they're traveling, they need data.
I can't get an Uber.
Okay.
I didn't sort out my data before I left.
What?
Got
What?
another one. Try this. First, we download the Saley app on your phone. Then we
Okay.
choose how much data we want and where. Then we add the code Internet Historian for 15% off. And don't forget the most important part. Mwah.
Oh, what?
I just gave you a free
I
international
hate
data
how
using the
cursed
Saley
that
app.
looked.
Thank you, Saley Man.
Oh,
Very cool.
So download the Saley app or scan
Saley, I
the
think
QR
you
code
scammed
on the
that
screen
guy.
now and use the code Internet Historian to get 15% off at checkout.
It's so beautiful here in the hills of
How can you download it without data? With the Wi-Fi, obviously.
Switzerland. If only I could listen to podcast in the background.
Here comes Saley Man. Over 200 destinations, 24/7 live chat support, and no physical SIM or roaming fees, because it's just an app.
I see.
Could I have my phone back, please?
At Saley, family comes first, and data comes second. Data comes first.
Right.
They're both tied for first.
Why are they
Tonight
both
on
tied?
Raising Saley.
Anyone can get Saley. Kid ones. Sorry, I have a boyfriend ones.
Sorry, I have a
Or
boyfriend
regular.
once.
I have a presentation in 15 minutes at the UN Security
Oh no.
Council, and I didn't download the slides. Without this presentation,
Oh,
I'm worried
fuck.
they're going to nuke North Sentinel Island again.
What?
15 minutes to go and he hasn't got the slides.
That's not
I'll be
good.
the guy who started the next world war without those damn slides.
10 minutes to go and he hasn't got the slides.
History will not look kindly on me without those slides.
Saley man
comes
twerking
Saley.
in the background. What?
Now you have 10 gigabytes of data on your phone, cheaper than most phone providers.
I love you, Saley Man.
Hush, little one. I saved it.
The Saley app really saved me.
This truly was our darkest hour, but we prevailed. It's not an easy job,
Not an easy
but
job
Saley
being
gets
Saley
me
man.
through. So download the Saley app or scan the QR code on screen and use Internet Historian as the code to get 15% off at checkout. Get some
Should.
damn data on your phone, why not?
Unless
Add
you're-
over.
You're not traveling. Obviously.
Some time has passed. We're back on the bridge. There's the helmsman. Captain's gone back to his quarters. Pilots won't be here for hours. Then suddenly, an idea.
Wait, are you
The
gonna
helmsman takes
defy?
it upon himself to navigate. a
Are you
little bit
fucking
of
kidding me?
Art. Tee hee hee.
Are you kidding me? Is that real? Did he really draw dick on the rain?
says the helmsman. As long as no one checks the nav data, this won't come back to bite me at all.
Yeah, I'm sure no one will check the nav
A couple
data.
of hours pass. The wind dies down just a little. No ships crashed into the Ever Given, but a small one did pull up beside it.
Hey.
Captain, pilots are here.
Hey, nice.
Welcome aboard. Oh, hey, Captain. Yes, we're running late. Where's the helm? We don't know what the pilots' names are, so we're just going to go with blue and red. Okay, I think we should move ahead at about 14 kilometers. That's right. Ahead, 14 kilometers per hour. The Ever Given joins a convoy of ships taking position at the entrance to the canal. Convoy, checking in. Ready. All right, everybody. We want to be alert. Stay focused. Yeah, Captain. I'll follow the other ships. I'll try not to get lost. Hold on, helmsman. And the audience. This is a much more perilous journey than you might know.
Really?
What? A big straight line? It is 193 kilometers of narrow waterway. And I hope you've got some stamina, because it takes 12 hours to traverse.
Holy
That's a
fuck.
full-day trip. Some parts are only 24 meters deep.
What?
That's very shallow. Yes.
Bro,
and
what?
only 200 meters wide in some parts.
Wait, whoa.
It's very narrow. I've seen McDonald's drive-thrus with more clearance.
For real.
And you certainly wouldn't want to have an accident, would you? Because 12% of the entire world's sea freight
goes through it, yeah.
here. If you blocked it, the consequences would be humongous. No pressure, though.
Yeah, don't fuck up.
I see.
Don't mind him.
He gives that speech to everybody. Ahead, 14 kilometers per hour. Yes, pilot. 14 kilometers. Steady on.
It's usually not.
So into the canal, the Ever
I'm sure
Given.
he just changes it to kilometers per hour to make it easier.
The winds swirl
to
back
understand.
onto the sea. No longer buffered by miles of open water, the sand and dust can blow about with abandon. Low visibility. Strong winds jostle the ship. Grit pelts the bow. The Ever Given steams ahead at about the pace of a fast jog. And there's no real build-up here, to be honest. Things go awry almost immediately. How are you coping with the wind? It's manageable. All right, well, the wind is definitely pushing us to the left-hand side. Yes, just try to keep it as centered as you can. Adjusting.
These winds are quite something. Do you think we should have insisted they postpone?
Well, the pilots don't seem worried, and they know this water better than anyone. The angle of the wind is particularly nasty, catching the enormous surface area of the ship and constantly nudging it off course.
Do you think the pilots literally, do you think that they just get dropped off at the exit of the Suez and then they have to go all the way back to the entrance and then they take a day off or some shit and then they come back again? That must be an endless job. That shit sucks. Oh man.
Helmsman, you're still too far to the left. You got to get back to the center.
Just constant traveling.
I'm trying. Adjusting. The helmsman keeps changing the trajectory of the ship, but he cannot seem to stay in the center.
Come on, helmsman, we're still not centered.
I know, it's the wind. No matter what they do, they can't seem to get away from the left bank. The wind foils their every countermaneuver. This is not as manageable as I thought it would be. Is it going to be like this the whole way? Don't worry, this is really common. It won't be the whole trip. No. The problem is we're going too slow. Red pilot takes the initiative.
Oh no.
If we speed up, we can push through the wind.
Oh no.
Accelerate to 22 kilometers an hour. Somewhat reluctantly, the helmsman obliges.
Okay.
22 kilometers per hour.
Engines engage and the ship speeds up. Captain, going this fast in heavy winds is needlessly reckless.
Yeah,
there are protocols for this sort of thing.
All right, Gene, it's a bit windy. Relax, this must happen all the time. The red pilot was right. The increased speed helps them to fight through the wind and get away from the left-hand bank.
Okay.
However, they can't seem to keep the ship in the very center. Helmsman, you're aimed too severely to the right-hand bank now. We need a bit of leadership here. Don't worry, I know what to do. Turn left. Adjusting. The pilot's giving steering instructions now. Captain, is he supposed to do that? Captain, the pilot is not here to give steering orders. You should say something.
What's the pilot supposed to be doing? Other than...
The ship is now consistently snaking left and right.
Oh my God.
Left and right.
Bro.
Turn to the right.
So they turn to the
Holy
right, but
shit.
then they end up too far to the right.
You're too close to the right bank now. Turn to the left. Yes, I agree. Turn to the left.
Look, this is all a bit tense.
Yeah, it
and we
is.
both know where this is going.
Yeah, we do.
It's gonna crash.
It's gonna fucking
Let's
crash.
just
dude.
enjoy.
It's gonna get stuck.
Oh, wow. There it is. A gently sloping sandy bank.
Ah, yes.
Red Pilot, we're just consultants. This isn't our job to steer the ship. You're micromanaging. We should only be giving general navigation advice. We're getting too close to the left bank. I can't keep it centered. We have to slow this ship down. If we slow down, the wind will push us into the bank.
What do I do? Reduce the speed.
The two pilots begin bickering.
Oh my
And
god.
not just bickering normally. They're bickering in Arabic. Arabickering.
Oh,
And Cantable's crew doesn't speak Arabic.
Oh.
What the hell are they
Oh,
saying?
no.
I don't know. Neither do I. Does anyone here speak Arabic?
Oh no. Oh, look at that. Look at that
The
sandy
Ever Given
shore
has
there.
reached its target speed
Ah,
of
yeah.
22 kilometers an hour. But they're taking wider and wider turns and can't seem to get anywhere near the center of the lane.
How is man not listen to him and just like slow down? I don't know. Just me, you know.
And the two pilots, they're still fighting.
Very
Captain,
tense situation
Captain,
though, yeah.
Pilots! Captain! The Ever Given then reaches an extreme, unrecoverable angle, pointing acutely to the right.
Oh no.
Straight for the bank.
Oh no. Welcome.
We need to turn left. Now. Hard left. Hard to the left. Hard to the left. The rudder turns. But the ship doesn't turn with it.
Nope.
Instead, it slides. Didn't I tell you to turn left? Why aren't we turning? I am turning to the left, Captain. The ship's not responding. I knew this would happen. It's your fault. The helmsman loses his ability to steer. The ship has gone out of control.
Welcome home. Oh my god. Did you see those?
Captain. Canterville finally steps forward. Enough! Helmsman, center the rudder. Reduce speed. Rudder center. Reduce... But it's too late.
Yeah.
Canterville did not intervene in time.
Why did he not?
Shit.
Wait, whoa.
In time.
Captain Cantavel reacted as anyone might in the same situation. Shit! He screamed.
Shit.
Welcome home.
The crew can feel the vibration through the floor as the bow meets the back.
Hey, remember whenever the PS5s were all delayed and there was like hardly any the stores and stuff? Y'all can thank this situation for why that was a thing.
That bow, raised 6 meters, slides into the bank with ease, like a hot pencil through pudding. Meanwhile, the rear of the ship is pulled into the opposite bank. The bridge shakes and the crew lurches forward as 300,000 tons of momentum is reduced to 0 in the span of a couple of seconds. We've run aground, cut your engines, Canterville yells out on the radio, because don't forget, these ships are running as a convoy, which means that the ships behind them have just seen what's happened, and they all have to slam on the brakes. A couple of ships back, the Asia Ruby 3 suffers an engine malfunction.
Oh my
and
god!
It cannot stop as quickly as it intends to,
Oh
and
no!
nearly plows into the back of the Maersk Denver.
Oh
They manage to stop themselves just in time
Woo!
and prevent running aground as well. Pan back to the Ever Given. Let us look at it from above. It is diagonally wedged across the
Bro, how do you
entire
move this
canal.
thing?
An unplanned bridge connecting 2 continents.
That's a
ship
real satellite
collision of
photograph
such
of the ship.
magnitude there's almost nothing to compare it to. Maybe Hindenburg? 9/11? I'll keep Googling.
No, hold off on the dramatic sound effects. There's no need to panic just yet. It's like a car tire stuck in the mud. We simply reverse. Full astern. Well, that means full backwards. Propellers at the back of the ship whiz to little effect. Locked in place by the sand.
Yeah.
We didn't move. Merely a run-up. Crash astern. That's the most dramatic version of full astern, ramping up to full thrust as quickly as possible.
It's not going to do it because it's
Nothing.
fucking stuck.
No, stop it. No sound effect just yet. We still have one more option. Start up the bow thrusters. They're the jets at the front of the ship that give a little bit of extra oomph. Crash astern, full thrusters.
Yeah, nope.
No effect, sir. Now, we don't have the transcript from here, so we'll just presume that at the time, Canterville said something very quirky and millennial, like, so that just happened. But what we do know is that he and the pilots then jumped on the radio and got in contact with the Port Authority. We've got something to tell you, and you gotta promise not to get mad. Shut up. Look, listen, we're gonna need a tugboat. We are run aground. The helmsman takes a turn at being millennial. There are other ships right behind me, aren't there? Uh-huh. And there were, as the queue of container ships piling up behind them got
Both
longer
right behind
and
me.
longer. Make that
actually
2 tugboats. So what happened here exactly? And who is in big trouble?
Who takes the responsibility? The captain of the ship? The 2 pilots that are supposed to be helping these people get the boat through? Or the person that was actually piloting the ship, which is the helmsman? Who takes responsibility in this situation? I assume it's the captain, but I don't know.
Explainer time! There are 3 main causes to why the ship crashed. Let's start with the wind. The captain could have very easily said, guys, the wind is far too severe. Let's postpone.
He could have, yeah. He could have.
The blame's not all on Canterville. The 2 pilots could have also said, let's just follow protocol. By radioing in to HQ and saying, yes, get us 2 tugboats, please.
He could have.
With 1 on each side at the front. They would have had far more stability and control. And they wouldn't need to erratically fight about with the wind to stay in the middle of the lane. Second cause, the speed of the ship. Now, it was the red pilot who told the helmsman, accelerate the ship to 22 kilometers per hour. But when he did that, they were already driving at the speed limit for their weight class, 14 kilometers per hour. And telling the helmsman to go beyond that meant that they are technically breaking the rules.
Yep.
And while I agree that some rules are made to be broken, going this fast in a very large ship in a comparatively
very
canal
tiny area
causes a whole bunch of problems to do with fluid dynamics.
He has a little tiny rubber duck. He has a rubber duck.
Big problems. Huge.
5 fun physics phenomena.
No, I don't know the physics, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Google the bank effect. Zones of high and low pressure caused by quick displacement of water cause the ship to be pulled towards the bank at the rear of the ship and repelled from at the front. The closer the ship is to the bank, the stronger this effect. This results in a consistent diagonal force that ultimately makes your ship overcorrect at every turn. Think of it like the reverse of when you go slowly on a bike and it gets all wobbly. It's nothing like that, but it's a fun image. Why would you tell me about the bike then if it... What?
But what I will say is this. Speeding up causes something approximating oversteer. The ship becomes all slidey. I'm just going to turn a little bit to the left, but instead you go a lot to the left. I'll just turn right a little bit, but instead you turn to the right a lot. Remember how the cheerful navigator was like, come on, guys. We have to get back to the center of the lane.
Let's do it.
They can't.
Come on,
because
guys.
Every time they try to direct back to the center, the speed and the oversteer means they overshoot it. One more effect of going very fast.
I will sneeze.
Okay.
Wait for it.
I'm waiting for the explosion.
Take a look at this animation side on. Water pressure effects cause the ship to tilt.
At this speed, the front is raised 6 meters higher than usual, which means when they collide with the bank, combined with the high velocity, they really wedge themselves in. But we can't just blame everything on the physicists, because there's a third main cause. Poor communication.
Yeah, they could.
English is the official language of pretty much every port. However, the pilots start arguing with each other in Arabic, which is not just unprofessional, but excludes all of the rest of the crew from what's being discussed. And all of these competing voices make for chaos on the bridge. But the blame is not all on the co-pilots either. The captain is always in charge. He has the ultimate authority. Decisions start and end with him. So the captain should have intervened and said something like, "Shut up, everybody."
Oh shit, Giga Chad.
But he doesn't. He stands there quite passively throughout. By the time he does step in, it's too late.
Yeah, it's way too long.
Now that everything's been laid out, who would you say is at fault for the crash of the Ever Given?
What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments down below who you think the fault is. I think technically it's the captain, but I want to hear your theories. My theory of why it's the captain is just because, bro should have just fucking taken responsibility. Why didn't you just tell them to shut the fuck up? Come on, bro.
The helmsman? Blue pilot? The red pilot? Canthaville?
Canthaville?
I'll tell you.
I'll tell you.
Society, that's it.
We were all wrong!
And I think you should apologize.
Society. Act 2. Alright, is it getting out from Unstuck? Stuck day 1.
Alrighty. So we have something 3.5 times the size of the Titanic, choking the world's largest freighting canal like a greedy seagull throating a glue stick. Good start. And they didn't get very far through the canal itself. About 5% of the progress.
Oh my god, bro.
But if we scroll up for a second, we can see what landmarks they missed out on.
Which
the
is?
Great Bitter Lake. Named so because the water there is very salty instead of fresh. Then up a 2-lane bit and over to Timsah Lake. Named so because Timsah is the Arabic word for crocodile, because there used to be crocodiles in there.
Where would they all go?
It's pretty much zip right through to the Mediterranean. That would have been very nice for them. Now we go back a bit to Timsah Lake, and here you'll find the city of Ismailia. And at its port, see this building?
Yeah.
This is the Suez Canal Authority. Inside, Captain El Said, head of navigational control, is just settling in for the day. As he sits down to his desk,
and there's
Captain,
a fucking thing
you're
stuck
gonna
in the
see
thing.
this. The video feed pulls up. What? Line 1. We're stuck. We'd like to request a tugboat. Stuck? Stuck where? You know that single lane area pretty close to the entrance?
Yeah, right there.
Now, had this happened in one of the 2-lane sections, they could have kept the traffic flowing. But alas. What? So you're blocking all the traffic? Mr. El Said, we already promised we wouldn't get mad. Fine. I gotta see how bad it is in person. El Said snatches his keys off his desk, and he races down to his car, rushing to the scene. He gets out and casts his eyes upon the ship. My God. Towering over him is a structure the width and breadth of the world's largest Walmart. Except it is also...
Holy fuck! I didn't realize how big it was. Jesus Christ!
15 stories tall. The bow, raised 6 meters higher than normal, is jammed into one side. Like an unwitting finger in a Chinese finger trap that somebody filled with Gorilla Glue in its prom tomorrow. And the ass of the ship, firmly squatting aground on the other side. And the middle of the ship, making bended metal groans as it's barely suspended by only a few meters of water.
Yeah.
El Said lets the sand run through his fingers. At this point, another important person arrives on the scene. Admiral Rabi. He is the Suez Canal Authority chairman, the big boss of the whole canal.
Oh,
Here's
shit.
the rough structure of the organization. He's all the way up here, right?
Oh, no.
So high up that he reports directly to the Pharaoh of Egypt himself.
Oh.
Yep. That's one blocked canal. No, Mr. President. He didn't say blocked. Shut up.
Shut the
He
fuck
said
up.
that canal rocked. He's giving it a 5-star review. Come on, follow me to the bridge. Now, Al Said and Rabbi board the ship, and it's a hell of a scene. The crew is racing around. Oh God, they're gonna check the nav data. They're gonna see the dick pic. Oh God.
Fucking helmsman freaking the fuck out. Oh, Jesus. They're gonna know I drew a dick with the ship. Oh, no.
Anthel's standing back taking a panicked phone call with the operating company. Okay, so 2 pilots walk into a ship, and the first one says, and the 2 pilots from before are still bickering.
They're still
All right, you
arguing?
2 are dismissed. Canterville. Oh God, this is the end of my career. This is gonna cost $1 billion. Al Said puts his hand on Canterville's shoulder. Do not worry, my friend. We shall solve this. Come on, Captain. What's the status? Well, the ship isn't floating. Yeah. No, what I mean is the situation is worse than you think. It's the way we're pitched up on the shore. The weight distribution is all wrong. We're like a raised bridge, but we don't have any of the support underneath. The middle of the ship could bend under its own weight.
Oh! Oh my God!
So it could sink? Yeah. That would shut down the whole canal for months. Are we taking on water? No, I've had the engineers check the hull. We can't see water making ingress anywhere. Yet. The best way to get free and the best way to prevent the ship from potentially sinking is to lighten the load. We need to get rid of at least, I don't know, like 20,000 tons. How quickly do you think your crew can offload containers? No. Look how high those boxes are stacked. To offload these containers is going to require specialist equipment. The kind you'd only find at a dedicated port. We're not going to be able to offload these containers out here in the middle of nowhere. All right, well, it's the easiest, most brute force solution you can think of. The ballast tanks. Yeah? Go on. We've got nearly 10,000 tons of ballast water on board. We can dump that right now and relieve some pressure. Excellent idea. I'll get started. No, you can't do that.
Why?
Well, why not? Allow me to explain. You see, when a ship fills its ballast tanks, it's filling with more than just water. It's a big, dilute, salty soup of algae, plant material, and even sometimes small fish.
Oh, so it would ruin the environment and ecosystem. Oh. That's not good.
Pick that up in Malaysia, and then just dump that at the next port. You're introducing these stowaway pest species into the environment. Some examples of these invasive species include the Northern Pacific Sea Star.
It's Patrick.
European green crab. That son of a bitch. And cholera.
Cholera? Yeah.
So you have to treat the water before you discharge it, usually through heat or chemicals. And the key there is that it also requires time and access to one of these treatment machines. And we're not at a port. It's going to take much longer than usual. But let me get onto the line with the guys at Ismailia. We probably have a portable water treatment machine somewhere. Al Said turns and looks out the window. Coming down the canal are 2 tugboats. The ones that they ordered earlier.
How the hell is the tugboats going to help?
We might not even be that deeply wedged in.
We are,
These 2 tugboats might be all we need.
The tugboats are...
Tugboats. This is the Mosaid 2 and the Mosaid 3.
Look how tiny these fucking things are next to this giant-ass ship, dude. How the hell is he gonna move it? There ain't no fucking way. No way.
These 2 little guys are able to pull around this massive cargo ship, comparable in size to the Ever Given. On go the ties. Line secure, all fast. Engine ready. Ready to pull. Canterville looks nervously at El Said.
This is like...
Commence pull. Slow ahead. The polyethylene ropes whine as they're pulled taut from the water. The tugboats lightly draw against the ship, testing for resistance. All right, a little more. 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 Full power.
Full power.
Nothing.
Yeah, no,
Not
it's
an
fucking,
inch
it is
of difference.
fully wedged in there.
All right, stop engines. Be on standby. This isn't going to work. With just 2 tugboats, we do not have the pull for a ship this massive, this deeply grounded. It's also low tide. That's not helping. Wind's high tide. Early afternoon, in a couple of hours. All right, that buys us some time. How soon do you think you can get a dredger out here? Let me find out for you. Please hold. The dredgers can remove the sand below the waterline.
Yeah.
It's all built up around the ship. Hi again. They say it'll take a day, maybe 2.
Ow!
All right, tell them to hurry. A day or 2? I'd better update my boss. Let him know it's not gonna be a quick fix. I should call my wife as well. All right, don't go too far. I need you for something in a minute. Hey, what about excavators? Oh yeah, how many we got? Right now? No, for my birthday. Yeah, now.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
1.
Are you fucking serious?
1 guy. There's only 1 excavator on standby
Wait,
for the
really?
whole canal. Well, it's just post-COVID. Everyone's been excavating from home. Patch me through.
Oh my god. Excavating from home.
There really was just 1 guy, by the way. It's local
That's
contractor
insane.
Abdullah. So he picks up the phone. Mushy mushy. There's been a big accident at the canal, Abdullah. There's sand and dirt everywhere. I need your help. Just send me the deets, Choom. Abdullah
Come on,
jumps in his
Choom.
truck and heads
Hey,
to the scene.
here we go.
And when he pulls up, Gott in Himmel. He sees the massive Ever Given wedged into the canal. Abdullah locks himself into his
Aw,
excavator
shit.
and
The
gets
hero.
to work on the most important task he's ever done digged.
That's a real photo, by the way. That's crazy.
Back on the bridge. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully home soon. Okay. Yep, no, love you too.
Yeah,
Okay,
love you too.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
bye.
Whew, the boss was not happy. Hey, before you
Wait,
said you
what? I
needed
thought
me
that
for
was his
something.
wife.
I did. Who's this? Breathe into this tube.
Oh god.
Also, you have to do a drug test. After the crash, they tested Canthaville for drugs and
Yeah,
alcohol.
that's fair. That's
Both
fair.
came up negative.
Yeah.
There's also a procedure to make sure that captains aren't fatigued. They look at the rest schedule and they find, no, Canthaville took that nap, remember?
Yeah.
He's had plenty of rest time.
Yeah.
So he passed the fatigue assessment.
That's
And
not
while Canthaville was
exactly
at the
good.
nurse's office, high tide came and went. Tugs were tried again. And again.
Yeah.
Tried a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It didn't work. All day trying, all evening, and into the early morning.
Oh man.
But that stubborn ship was going nowhere.
It probably needs to be on the other side. Like they need to get the actual like fans in the back free as well. Not the fans. You know what I mean? The engine.
Of course.
Turbines or whatever.
The moon.
The moon. What? What full the full
Day two.
moon? Are we waiting for the full
There's
moon?
quite a queue of ships by this point, and they're all honking their horns impatiently. Hey, move your ass! I got Frozens in the back. Go around! Go around!
Go around!
No one knows quite what's happening because the Suez Canal Authority has not made a formal statement. But their hand is about to be forced when an impatient sailor behind the Ever Given takes a photograph and publishes it online.
Oh no. Was this the first, like, publicly known way that it was found out? I don't know.
And this starts a bit of a buzz on social media.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It was at this very moment that the helmsman's most feared fear was most realized.
Yep.
Someone pulled up the navigational data.
Colonel? And they posted it online. That's the dick he drew with the fucking ship, by the way. Like, he literally drew a dick because he was bored while waiting to get in line at the Suez.
Within 24 hours, it was all over the news. So over at the Suez offices, Mr. Rebbe, you have 300 voicemails.
Oh.
Telemarketers?
Important clients and journalists. They're asking about whether the canal is blocked, aren't they? They're asking about whether the canal is blocked, yes.
Well, yep.
And the Suez Canal Authority could keep it a secret no longer.
Yeah, it's blocked, bro.
They held a press conference.
All right.
Okay. This is crazy.
That is
Let's
crazy,
say,
dude.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
They didn't give many details, but it was a very inspirational press conference.
Really?
The news begins reporting on the story.
It's blocked. Cargo ship blocking the Suez Canal.
A huge container ship.
There's just the most incredible drama playing out in the Suez Canal.
A massive container ship longer than the Eiffel Tower.
Also, I believe that this was like so big during COVID because hardly anything was really happening in the world other than, so people wanted something to latch onto. So this was like a big thing. So it was just like, this is why our fucking PS5s are here, guys. They're all on that ship. They're all on that ship.
Tower.
It's one of the world's most important shipping lanes.
And breaking news from the Nana Star News Channel. I'm Nana.
All right,
Mega
hey, Nana.
ship's big ass is stuck in the Suez Canal.
Right.
Okay.
Point is, this story exploded everywhere. There was a lot of sympathy to go around.
I appear to have blocked global trade.
And the internet, upon seeing it, went, these guys need some help. We would love to volunteer.
That's not a picture of a naked woman. I need to help them.
They knew best about what to do to get this ship unstuck.
Okay.
All right, it's time for the... Yeah, I reckon you could pretty much just do this and it'd work. Sick.
Oh, hell yeah. Redditors, dude. How many of you are just going to be like, all right, guys, listen, all you got to do is just pick it up and push it out of the way. That's all you got to do.
By far the most popular solution was simply blow it up. No ship.
Wait, really? Why?
No problem. But why wouldn't this work? Well, first you're blowing up $1 billion worth of cargo. And this thing is about 3 times the size of Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
So
like...
there's quite a lot of debris to sweep up, actually. And you still haven't solved the problem of moving the thing out of the fucking canal. Next idea. What if we attach 1,000 helicopters and simply fly the thing out?
How the fuck are you going to attach
all
that?
the way to its destination.
Okay, first of all, you'd have to get 1,000 people to coordinate all at the same time. Do you know how hard that is? I played World of Warcraft for 20 years. Trying to get it only the minimum amount of people in the game, 5 people, to be all on the same page is hard enough on its own. How the fuck are you going to get 1,000 people to do the same fucking thing? Ain't no way.
In the Netherlands. Well, the problem is this thing weighs about 300,000 tons. So even if you had a really powerful helicopter, you're going to need like 25,000 of them. And you can't put them all together in one area or they'll all crash. It ain't going to work.
En route to help. Hey, maybe pull up a bit.
Next. Alright, more seriously, why don't we take a whole bunch of old jet engines, weld them to the sides of the ship, turn them all on at once, and... However, there is a risk of an explosion.
Yeah.
And then you'd have a hole in the ship. And then the ship sinks. And then you're really never moving it. Hear me out. Liquid nitrogen. A lot of liquid nitrogen right under the boat. The water freezes, expands, the ship lifts up. Bob's your uncle. You love it. Except now, the ship is just stuck in ice.
Yeah,
and then it
so
melts,
like,
and then you're back to the exact same position. Also, you need like $1 billion worth of nitrogen. There's no way to get that much material, let alone handle the scale of that material. Also, everyone's going to freeze to death on board.
Oh, yeah.
And the ballast will expand in the tanks, and that'll destroy the ship. It's not going to work. All right. Last
3D
idea.
glasses, everyone.
Best
3D glasses.
idea. What if we just actively made
that hurts
things
my eyes.
worse?
I don't like that.
Such as this petition to add a second boat to the canal.
What? Why? The Ever Given
aside,
2.
One humble comment did stand out from the crowd.
Get a few people on this side, a few people on that side.
And just push.
Push it. And I really think it would go.
Well, maybe.
I was joking whenever I said that we would push it. Jesus Christ.
But because that's exactly what the recovery team intended to do.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ahoy! Ah, good to see you back from the nurse. I told them I didn't do any drugs, but they wouldn't take my word for it. I would have believed you. Hey, just give me the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, whatever,
All right,
dude.
full ahead with the excavators. 3 more excavators join Abdullah, and they are all busily digging out the front and rear of the ship. It's still going too slow. What else we got? More rescue stuff. So here comes Rabbi pulling up to the scene.
Okay.
Good news, fellas. And he's standing atop a very powerful bit of kit. A big, beautiful dredge.
Hey!
To be specific, a cutter suction dredge. Essentially, you've got a big rotating cutting tool that loosens up all the soil, while a big suction pipe sends it yonder. All right, do the dredgy. Full speed. What else we got? We got more tugboats incoming.
Look at all that
More
overheat.
tugboats join the fray. A total of 8, arranged around the ship like this. Notably, the Baraka 1 and the
Barack
Izzat
Obama.
Adel. These are 2 of the most powerful tugboats in the Middle East.
Wow.
And that includes the non-deserty parts. Full ahead with those. They keep trying. A cacophony of engines playing the highest stakes game of tug-of-war ever attempted. Tens of millions of dollars being lost every hour until it was won. And their opponent? Unbothered, moisturized, taking up the whole lane.
Damn it.
Unbudgeable. All right, we're calling it for now. Oh, El Sayed, we've thrown everything we can at this ship, and it won't concede an inch. It's hopeless, hopeless.
Hopeless.
The cynicism of youth. I've worked for many years on the Suez. There's magic in the water, Canterville.
There's magic? Uh-huh.
Magic.
What's the magic?
We will succeed. Your words are empty, El Sayed. Optimism has blinded you, El Sayed. We cannot defeat the canal. It is simply too powerful. If I were the guys at Case and Kaisha, I'd just forget about the Ever Given and buy a new ship.
Yeah.
Well, we can't afford a new ship. The owners of the Ever Given, Shoei Case and Kaisha Limited, are getting very worried.
Yeah.
I need that ship back, and I can't just leave it to the Suez Canal Authority to do it. There's only one team daring and foolhardy enough to take on a job like this. Kaisen calls up an elite salvaging company from the Netherlands. Schmidt Salvage.
Schmidt? Okay.
We need your help. I got your number from you know who.
The Yellow
Schmidt is the
Pages.
industry's best. They have response centers all over the globe, 24/7, ready to respond to marine emergencies.
All right.
And funnily enough, they're the same team that helped with the rescue of the Costa Concordia back
Oh,
in 2012.
shit!
Suit up, boys. They put the ocean in Ocean's 11, the tide in Tide Pod. And sometimes they pee in the water. Why not? The fish do it.
I mean, why not, dude?
We're en route to the canal. ETA in the next 24 hours.
Here they go. Oh, shit. Didn't need to break the phone. Oh, well,
Next time on Boat in Canal.
Boat in
The
Canal.
prophecy. It's coming true. Kiss
The
me,
full
you
moon.
fool. I'm beginning to think you don't want to get the boat free. Well, is it the Yanny wire or the
Laurel wire? Is it the Yanny wire, chat? I think it's the Laurel wire. Did any one of you hear fucking Yanny or Laurel? Like, I heard both. It was whatever you wanted to hear, I think.
Laurel.
Laurel.
I couldn't hear you. You're breaking up. Ha ha ha. There's only one way this was ever gonna go. It's now day 3. There's more digging, more tugging, but the ship is still exactly where they left it. And the slow pace of progress is starting to cause problems for international trade.
I
Each
imagine.
delayed ship represents thousands of tons of undelivered stock for store shelves. And that queue is getting longer and longer. On board, an estimated $9.6 billion worth of goods is sitting idle.
Yeah.
The milk! It will spoil! And the big question is, how long until this thing is fixed? To answer this burning question, the Suez Canal
fucking know.
Authority holds another press conference and declares Guys,
we're trying
another
everything.
day, maybe two, might even be this afternoon. But the media and industry experts disagree.
The truth of the matter is that they're not making much ground. I mean, this is proving to be more difficult than originally expected.
Yeah, of course.
Could be closed for weeks.
Could take weeks.
Could be stuck for weeks.
Weeks. That's how long it could take to free the container ship currently blocking the Suez Canal.
So that means all of these ship operators here, waiting in the queue, have a very difficult choice to make. So basically, I've just got two options. One, I can wait around hoping the ship
Or
gets
we go
unstuck,
around Africa.
which nobody knows how long that's going to be.
Yeah.
Or option two, we go all the way around Africa. And I really don't want to do that, and it's not just a geographic thing. Freighters don't want to go around Africa because it will cost them far more in terms of fuel. It adds 10 extra days to the route. And most importantly, pirates.
Pirates?
Assassins and gay pirate assassins.
Now,
Gay pirate
there'll be
assassins.
two main pirate hangouts. The Somali pirates, everyone knows about them.
Okay.
But the more prolific group is actually in the Gulf of Guinea.
Oh.
Named so because it holds the Guinness World Record for most pirates. In fact, in 2020,
96% of all...
Yeah, dude, pirates are real. Pirates still exist. It's just we have guns now and speedboats and shit.
Maritime kidnappings happened in the Gulf of Guinea. That doesn't sound very good to me, Mr. Kaisha.
Oh, and I just want you to know that you've made an enemy. Oh, and when I... Is your boat running? Because you better fucking move it. You can't park there.
You can't park there,
Hear
sir.
me out. I'm thinking a bunch of helicopters, right? And we...
There are a lot of people now who are angry with the owners of the Ever Given. There's only one thing I can do. Bing, 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 bong. Breaking news.
We're sorry.
Pause for a second.
Shoei Kaisen Kaisha is big sorry.
Yep.
The owners of the Ever
Big
Given
sorry.
feel such enormous pressure that they go live on television to make a public apology.
We are determined to keep on working hard to resolve the situation as soon as possible. Please do not be mad. In a few years, we'll all have a big laugh about it.
Yeah.
Yours sincerely, Mr. Kaisha. Oh god, that's the boss of my boss's boss. I'm in so much trouble.
Yep.
Can't do anything about it.
To be fair, maybe the Suez Canal should be a little wider, yeah? Just a little bigger, so this doesn't happen again. Just a thought.
All we can do is keep trying to free the ship. So they keep going. And going. Into the night. And on that night, Canterville and El Said had a heart-to-heart.
Yeah.
The mood was very somber. Still
I
feeling
imagine.
optimistic, El Said?
Splat.
Of course. Well, it's day 3. How much progress have you seen so far?
None.
They're gonna blow us up, aren't they?
They're gonna blow us up.
It's possible. They're gonna freeze us, aren't they?
They're gonna attach helicopters to us,
Seems
aren't
less
they?
likely. They might just attach a whole bunch of jet engines and we're gonna get fucked up.
That one got debunked. Sorry, I don't mean to take it out on you. It's just, all these guys, they rely on me. The navigator, the helmsman, Gene, and the other ones we never animated.
Yep.
But I'm thinking maybe I should just get on a lifeboat right now and never look back.
Yeah.
I could go live on an island somewhere, far, far away from here.
Yeah, you could.
Run away? Look at this. Timu neck massager for Sally.
For Sally
I bet she's checking her mailbox every morning. Bulk $6 fingerless gloves for Mr. Poe Box.
Why? What?
You want to disappoint him?
Mr. Poe Box?
No. Little Jimmy won't be getting his 20-pack of kitchen tongs this Christmas.
Damn,
and
dude.
you think that doesn't kill me inside? But we've exhausted every option. There's nothing on Earth that could free this ship. Well, that's where you're right. Look up
full
there,
moon.
Lil Canthy. El Said points up into the night sky. Los Lunos. Yes, the moon. The sun of the night. To the ancient Egyptians, it was a sign of hope.
It could be.
And in a few more nights' time, a prophecy will be fulfilled.
What's the prophecy? The full
The
moon?
supermoon. I have to show you a kind of boring diagram. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You see, the moon doesn't just orbit the Earth in a perfectly equidistant circle. It is, in fact, an ellipse.
Yep.
That means there is a point when the moon is the furthest from the Earth, and we call that the apogee. And there's also a point where it's closest to the Earth. That's the perigee.
Yep.
You know when you look into the night sky and the moon seems bigger or smaller than usual?
Yep.
Different distances, isn't it?
Point is, the moon gravities all over the water. And the closer it is, the more it's going to pull. Now, there's another effect as well. If you believe the mainstream media, the Earth is going around the Sun like this. And once in a while, it will also align with the Sun being on the exact opposite side. Bam! At this point, when everything lines up like so, both the Sun and the Moon are at max strength pulling on the sea. And they call that the supermoon. And the tidal effects of both combine for an even greater pull. High tide can be even higher than usual, sometimes by up to 1.5 feet.
Jesus.
Now, these sorts of moons only happen 3 or 4 times a year. But in 4 days, Big K, we're going to get one.
Hey. So we got 4 days. So
Previously on Boat in Canal.
Boat in Canal.
Don't let go!
Don't let go! No!
My plans have all fallen into place.
The wind machine. No!
I thought I knew what being a captain meant.
Yeah,
what do you mean cut the black and blue wire? There's only white and gold. We've got one chance left.
Why is there so many internet?
This is just like that Costa Concordia video he did.
Yeah,
but way less funny.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. IH, you Mr. Historian, you don't need to be so hard on yourself. I think it's pretty good. I'm just saying. I think it's pretty
Over
good.
at the Ever Given, things are status quo.
Don't want to be so hard on yourself.
But online, there's a bit of a new development. A screenshot of a news article appears. Cargo ship crashes into Suez Canal. Captain involved in incident. But there's a twist.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Is that a woman? A woman.
Wait, whoa.
Uh-oh.
First female Arab Lloyd captain involved in incident. Wait. I thought that the captain was a guy. Wait a minute. What?
Is that a woman? A woman. Egypt's first female sea captain, Marwa El-Sahar, was being named in this headline as responsible for crashing the Ever Given.
But she isn't.
And the
She's
screenshot
not there.
of this news headline spread all across social media.
She's not.
For Marwa to have screwed up this badly is impressive. Especially considering she's never worked on the Ever Given and is currently hundreds of miles away in Alexandria.
Yeah, bro.
But someone online went, first female captain? Grody?
Grody?
Suez
Women.
blockage? She must have did it.
Marwa found out about the accusations through a friend and quickly hopped online. I gotta clear my name. Guys, it isn't me! But the online bad guys must have hacked her account. Because everything she wrote just came out in squiggles. So Marwa tried to hack back. This code, it's nothing I've ever seen before. They're countering my hack. I'm gonna reroute the hosting. Not if I can help it. They ran through the firewall. Use IP4.
What is
It's
happening?
Now, while we can all agree
Okay.
that a lady captain is very gross and icky, and while we all agree that she should be doing a lady job, like adding rosemary oil to the ballast water, or knitting hand warmers for the steering wheel.
What?
It was not fair that she was being falsely accused. And the situation was escalating as the online bad guys started making fake accounts pretending to be her. What was Marwa, etc. to do against such a coordinated campaign?
What are you supposed to do?
A surprise hero to the story.
Oh, shit.
The mainstream media showed up and did a thing.
Damn.
bringing her onto the telly and clearing everything up. Mawa even found some positive in the situation.
I was really upset at the beginning, but later on I found like the support from all people around me, and that made me feel like more grateful for what happened.
More grateful.
A lot of the social media posts got taken down.
Hey!
And in the end,
that's good.
It all turned out okay.
W woman.
At least for her.
Yeah, but not for this.
Back
not
to
for
the
these
Evergiven.
guys.
The Evergiven has been grounded for 4 long Egyptian days.
That's 96 hours.
So tug, tug, tug. Dig, dig, dig. Pull, pull, pull. Fuel is getting low. Everyone is overdue for a break. All right, guys. Grab a Red Bull and a little snacky.
Little snacky
We'll pick
food.
up again soon.
We're gonna go to McDonald's,
But as
everyone.
the engines wind down, the crew can hear something approaching.
Wait, what?
Who the hell is that?
Oh, is that the Swedish
It's
people?
Smit Selvage.
Hey, not Swedish people.
The Smit team boldly actions onto the scene, looking at the ship very inspectively.
Netherlands people.
They report their findings to the rescue team.
Fucking
All
stuck.
right. I ain't no boat expert, but if you want a chance of moving this ship, you're going to need to make it a lot lighter. By tens of thousands of tons at least.
Yeah, no shit.
Is it going to bend and tear? And sink? No, it doesn't look like it's going to do that. But it also doesn't look like it's going anywhere with all of this weight on the back. Okay, we trust you. What's your plan to make the ship lighter? I know a guy. He's got a crane. I'll get it down here. We'll offload all the containers. It'll be brilliant. You're going to love it. The container thing again? Yeah, how long is that going to take? Well, to get them down here and to get all the equipment assembled, we're going to need at least a few weeks. Weeks?
Oh my god!
And to get all the containers off the ship, that might take several months.
Months?
Oh.
No, Mr. President. He didn't say months. He said, monks. Those
Monks,
Shaolin
yeah,
guys.
monks.
They're
Yeah,
very
yeah,
strong.
yeah.
Everything's going according to
It's
plan.
all fine.
A furious rabbi marches in.
Do you have any idea how much these last few days have cost Egypt already?
A lot.
We've had to sell parts of the Sphinx. Look, the nose...
Wait, really? Did they actually? I feel like this is a joke, but I have no idea.
is gone. It's looking all messed up. We turned the whole country into an e-commerce site. It used to
Wait,
just
what?
be called Gypt. Now it's online.
It's Egypt.
Egypt. Remember Tutankhamun? Now it's Tutankhamun.
Yep.
Get it? It's a pun.
Let's move on, says the Smith guy standing in for the audience. Look, this is by far the best option. Yeah, it's slow and laborious, but it's a guaranteed fix. Or you can carry on doing what you're doing now. You're on what, day 4? How's progress so far? Al Said wouldn't hear it.
We will continue with the dredging and the tugging. The supermoon will be here soon,
Bruh.
and that will save us.
Bro, just have them start coming down there, and then if they have to turn around, then cool. Like, have a backup at least. Like, shit.
You are foolish, Al Said. The legend of the supermoon is just a legend.
All right, we're on the same team here. If you insist on keeping the cargo aboard and just tugging, we've got resources to help.
Okay.
Smith calls in 2 additional tugboats.
And not just big ones. Pretty much the biggest ones you can get.
Oh, shit.
So Smith and the recovery team have figured out a sort of Plan A and Plan B. Plan A is to pull the Evergiven free by the supermoon, which is only 2 days away.
Yeah.
Now, if that doesn't work, they'll have to go to Plan B, which is to offload by crane most of these containers, and that will take months.
Yep. Everyone's fucking pissed, dude. Everyone.
Watching on impatiently, tapping their feet and looking at their watches very aggressively, is now a queue of 400 vessels waiting to
Holy
use the canal.
shit.
Fresh fruit, thousands of tons, losing its freshness. Medicine, losing its potency.
After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill.
Which there isn't one. Huh? Wait, where is it?
You take the red.
Wait.
Not to mention livestock.
More than a dozen ships have live animals on board.
Mostly sheep and cattle, lightly sizzling under an Egyptian sun.
Oh god, bro. And how much food do they have left? Like how long is it gonna be like? Man. God, that sucks.
The Egyptian government has had to dispatch vets to board these ships to tend to the animals' welfare.
I am a surgeon!
A few days ago, when I was a younger man, freight from Asia only cost $8,000 a container.
Yeah.
Now it's $12,000.
Holy shit!
And the impact is being felt by a lot of larger companies. Renault, for example, ran out of some critical components and had to halt assembly at a couple of its plants. Adidas, Nike, IKEA all saw shortages.
Wow.
Some of our clients are out of their top-selling SKUs already.
And as tankers queue, oil prices are rising.
Yep.
Let my people go!
Let them
Through the little
go!
waterway, please. And meanwhile, all across the day, the tugs are trying again and again. Move a little more sand, wait for the next high tide, try again. And as this marches on with the same futility as day one, banking on the supermoon looks like a costlier and costlier gamble. All right, enough of this. Said about 100 ships opting instead to go the long route around Africa, accepting the longer traffic time.
Bro, how are you all going to fend off against the pirates, though? Like, what's going to happen with that? If all of you are going around Africa, maybe y'all can fight the pirates together? Like, I don't know. If all of you are in, like, a line, but that just looks like a fucking loot ship to me. You know? Like, I don't know.
And piratey
because I don't think they have guns or anything on the ships. Okay. Crab. Oh,
the supermoon.
The supermoon.
There's a renewed energy as people scuttle around the area, doing everything they can to prep the ship for the big event. The excavator crew, over the course of the week, has expanded to a team of 11.
Nice.
Working double, sometimes triple shifts with only 3 hours a day for sleep.
Holy shit.
Together with the two dredgers, they have moved 30,000 cubic meters of sand and soil.
That's not bad.
For comparison, this
still
is 1 cubic meter. And this is 30,000 cubic meters. And here is what it looks like next to the Ever Given.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sand.
Yeah.
Subway sandwich for scale. And it's borne some results. Overnight, they managed to free the rudder from the left bank.
Nice.
And that's a big deal, because this rudder was acting as a bit of an anchor in the sand. Now free, the stern bobs around with the motion of the wheel. Great stuff. Meanwhile, the crew is doing everything it can to lighten the weight of the ship.
Wait, what?
That includes making a second plea for the ballast water to be ejected. Oh, please, the Smith guy's already tinkled in there. We just can't do it. It would destroy the ecosystem of Egypt. Please, 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 all right. Biodiversity. Let 1,000 algae bloom. Nice work. That'll make the ship 9,000 tons lighter, Kenthy. The water's so bright I can barely see it coming out of the ship. Here, take these. No.
No.
I don't deserve them.
You don't need those.
Sunglasses are for people who redeem themselves.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Nope.
Hold on to them. Just in case.
Just in case, man. Just in case we get free of this.
Keeps up. We see Abdullah excavating away. But really, he's thinking about the moon.
Really?
Rabbi, he's busy taking video calls. But he finds himself distracted
by the moon.
The thoughts of the moon.
The supermoon.
Even Mr. Kaisha. Is there anything in this world that doesn't remind me of her?
More breaking news from the Suez Canal problem.
Okay.
Ever Giver is stuck in the Suez Canal
Yeah,
still.
no shit.
It's been almost a week. A tugboat should be able to move Ever Giver's big ass. This is Nana Star, Nana Star's news channel.
This lady, bro, there's like 6 boats are like 8 tugboats already trying to move it. It ain't fucking moving, bro.
The full moon shone brightly that night,
All right.
Kissing the nape of the canal's neck with its gravity lips. Full tongue. The canal liked it.
Rawr.
And spoiling the romance of the moment is a big fleet of tugboats, watching on voyeuristically. They are 17 in total, with just a bit over 1,600 tons of bollard pull. And here's how they're arranged around the Ever Given. Of the 4 most powerful tugs, 2 go at the front, and 2 go at the back. They'll be pulling.
Right.
Another 6 tugs are put on the flanks. 2 over here, 4 over here.
Right.
They'll be pushing. The remaining tugs are fueled and ready on the sidelines, waiting for their chance to sub in. Positioned like this, when the word is given, all these ships are going to try and turn the Ever Given anti-clockwise.
It's more likely the back
great,
would get free
guys.
first, right?
Do you think that this is gonna...
I believe in the supermoon.
I
This is a bit of
believe
work.
in the
The guy with the
supermoon.
ruler down by the shoreline yells out, "The tide has hit its peak!"
El Sayed commands
All right,
over
let's
the
go.
radio.
Start main engines. Tension on. Full ahead. The tugs start moving.
All right, here we go.
They carve through the water with ease. The immense power from the tugs meet the resistance of the Ever Given.
It was
Come
at
on.
this point
Come
that
on.
the narrator said something really poetic.
Like what?
Stuff about the night. About how the ships were like dances on the water.
For juxtaposition, we cut away to that crab again.
Which everybody hated.
It's like a metaphor if you think about it. The tugs are sliding to the left. They're sliding to the right. It's not working!
Come on, dude!
Diesel fumes fill the air as the tugs keep increasing their power. The water violently foams behind the tugs. Everyone is staring at the back of that ship.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Move.
Move.
This goes
Do
on
it.
for minutes. More minutes. Even more minutes.
Oh my
An
God.
hour,
Oh
2,
no.
4 hours.
Oh no.
By 4:30 a.m., the moon's power is starting to wane, and there is very little progress.
Don't give up. The tide only goes down so that we can rise once again.
Your moon gambit has cost Egypt dearly, El Sayed. Guards, prepare the sarcophagus with the beetles, like in the... What the hell is that?
How's that noise?
Under the water,
Wait, what?
all of this tugging has loosened the sand, the soil, the rock.
Oh shit, it's
Could it
moving!
be
It's
the sound
fucking
of metal
moving!
tensing and flexing. The ship
Holy
is beginning
shit!
to move. It is coming free from the bank.
They fucking did it!
The supermoon gives one last howl.
Ow!
It worked. They pulled the ship from the bank.
I fucking can't believe that
At the
shit.
back, at least.
Yeah, they're
Now,
moving it from the
bow's
back.
still wedged in there pretty good.
Yeah, the front's
But this is
fucked.
progress. We're halfway to freedom.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right, all right, all right, all
So
right.
they
all right.
did. All morning.
So how are we getting to the front unstuck?
7:30 a.m. The sun is rising. The tugs have been pulling all night.
Right.
But the most difficult task, freeing the bow of the ship, remains beyond them. Well, I guess even the moon has its limits.
I don't want to hear it, El Sayed.
Ah!
It wasn't enough. That bow is still stuck. No, Mr. President. They're not saying that the bow is still stuck. They're saying, take a bow.
Take a bow.
And
yeah.
then something else that rhymes with stuck.
Uh-huh.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
They were loading up the missiles for Plan B,
Oh my God.
as the guys on social media suggested.
Ah!
I lied about the crane thing. This was always the plan.
Wait, what?
Says the Smith guys. You know what, Kenthville? I agree. They should just blow us up.
Just blow us up.
What?
My career is over now, too. You're the guy who blocked the canal, and I'm the guy who couldn't get it cleared. We've brought instability to the Middle East.
Nah,
But-
that's not true at all.
Enough, Canterville. I raised your hopes with moon-based promises. But look at the tide. It's low.
It's low as fuck.
tide. And yet,
I am lower still. Canterville looks pensively out the window. And it was at that moment that he had his character arc.
Really?
He realized
Is he
that
gonna put on
he
the
was
aviators?
captain, and the captain is always in charge. Shut up, El Said.
Oh,
we shall
shit.
continue, regardless of the tide. Is that not the Egyptian way?
No, it isn't.
Don't you remember the story, El Said? That every young Egyptian kid is told about the human pyramid?
No.
Where there's one guy at the bottom who gives up and we all fall down?
Wait, really?
Heck, it ain't a triangle if you don't try. We need to be strong. Together. Like a pyramid.
Those are women's hands.
It's what Giza would have wanted. You're right, damn it. Thank you, Canterville. That's the most inspirational speech I've ever heard in my life. I'll never lose my faith again. And even though you're kind of the worst captain I've ever seen, you're still the best friend.
Hey. He got a fish! Yeah! Dun, 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 dun.
So they pressed on all morning, enthusiastically
Okay.
and vigorously tugging away, beating off the fatigue, but to no progress.
Damn.
Okay, everyone, take a break. Copy. We'll have lunch and pick
I
up
don't again
in
remember
a couple
whenever
of
it
hours.
got free. I know it
Then
got
suddenly,
free eventually.
one of the Smith guys comes busting into the room. I've got an idea.
Everybody
Okay,
turns and
okay,
looks at the Smith guy. All right, well, sorry about the boring diagram, but take a look at this. Remember how we emptied the ballast tanks before?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Well, now that the ship is half floating, what if we refilled the ones at the back, on this part of the diagram, where the ship is almost floating? That way, it will sink lower here and allow the bow to sit up even higher on the bank. Canterville gives El Said a knowing nod.
I got this. I know a guy who owes me a favor. Please.
A few hours later, the ballast tanks were filled.
Space.
The bow lifted ever so slightly. It's working. And it gets better. It's now 2 p.m., and that means high tide.
Hey!
Guys, I've got another technical issue. All right, what is it?
Okay.
It's easier if I show you with a drone.
Okay.
Hold on, let me try again. All right, you can see the ship is lodged at the front.
Why is it a Subway
The guys are
sandwich?
pulling, but it ain't budging. However, a lot of force is building up here. And what if it were to break free? The sudden release could propel the ship straight across the water with a hell of a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
It could span the entire canal and land on the opposite bank, only to run aground again.
Yeah.
Worse still, it could pin these small tugs in its wake.
Oh.
Dangerous. To solve this problem, they did a bit of a safety briefing, and they got some rope.
Okay. All right.
4 ropes, actually, tying the bow of the ship to somewhere on the land. The lines look great, guys.
They aren't.
With the contingency in place, the tugs start up again. And about an hour later, at 3:05 p.m., movement.
Oh? Oh, fuck.
The bow began to shift.
Oh, shit.
Okay, that's definitely moving. This is it. It's working.
It's moving.
The ship made
moving.
a big noise as it accelerated from the bank. And at first, excitement and relief.
And then?
The bow was coming
And then what?
free.
And then what?
Remember that concern about the overswing?
Yeah.
Well, it's happening.
And the ropes aren't enough.
Okay, the only source we found for this part of the story was Bloomberg, but they said that it happened and we wanted to build it. So this recreation is how we imagine it went. The 4 support ropes take strain. Then, snap. One of them breaks. Do you think it's going to hold? I think it's going to hold. Move those tugs out of the way.
Quickly.
Snap. Another rope breaks.
Captain El Said. It's going to hold. Get your tug out of the way, but it's going to hold.
Snap. A
Oh my
third
God.
rope breaks.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! A
Oh my
single
God.
strand
Is the only thing holding this ship from swinging all the way to the other bank and being stuck forever. Without even realizing, Canterville grabs Al Said's hand and squeezes it tight.
It's gonna hold.
There's no way.
You're a madman, Canterville. Mad passionate about this canal, and I ain't afraid of nothing.
He ain't afraid
he
of
said
nothing.
Very cold back of the lee.
The engines shut off. All that could be heard is the squeak of tightening rope and the scream of torsioning metal.
Sacre bleu, said Abdullah.
But it is slowing down.
Oh.
It comes to a halt.
Oh my god.
The final rope held.
Hell yeah.
They really did it.
How the hell are you gonna untie that rope now?
And the Ever Given
I would not want to
easy
be anywhere
in the
near
middle
that
of
thing.
the canal.
Al Said turns to Canterville. Power up the engines. Let's get your ship moving again. I'm on it, says
All
Canterville.
right, let's do this shit.
All of the tugboats start honking their horns in celebration.
Just
Cheers
undo
can
the
be
knot
heard from the main dredger
Yeah,
from
let
the
me just do
shower.
that.
In fact,
Whenever
they
it's under
filmed
that
this
much tension.
celebratory video.
Oh,
Remember right, Mr. President.
Macho.
We did it. We did it.
It's free. I told you.
All in a day's work.
all in a week's work, my guy.
The president takes his finger off the nuke button. Pack it up, boys.
Hey, hell yeah.
I can't believe it. All that digging really must have made a difference.
Yeah, I think it made it out.
Oh.
Oh, he killed that
Good.
crab.
Everybody hated that crab.
Yeah, no one liked that
We
crab.
did it, Gene. We did it. Gene?
Gene?
Where are you? Captain, who are you talking to? Gene! Captain, there's no Gene on board.
Wait, what?
Wait a minute. No, it's impossible. Gene, wait! Thank you. I'll always remember.
Wait a minute. Wait, what the fuck?
And so the canal was clear once again, and...
Chop, chop! You still
Come
got
on.
work to do. By 8 p.m., the workday had not finished for the Suez Canal Authority.
Yeah, I imagine not. They
There's
gotta fill
still a
that sand
backlog
back
of
in.
400
Yeah.
ships waiting to go
Yep.
through the canal. So Rabbi stands in front of microphones and says, "The canal will be operating around the clock until the queue is cleared." And within a few days, it returned to normal.
Hey!
It was a big accomplishment. Many industry experts thought it would take several months to free the Ever Given. But the crisis was resolved within a mere week.
Ain't
Prepare
bad.
the sarcophagus for
The doubters.
Even Egypt's president came out and said, "Good job, everybody.
Good job,
You know
guys.
what? Pizza lunch."
Pizza lunch.
And the Suez
Hey.
Canal Authority held a ceremony in honor of the workers.
The real
who
Gene
helped
was
to
the
free
friends
them.
we made along the way.
And they also made this monument, which you can see.
Oh,
on the
really?
maps.
Wow. Act 3. Conditions apply.
But the story doesn't
What?
end here. A quick note on the helmsman's penis.
Yeah, so,
Now you, me, and everyone in
what
the press
happened?
saw that VDR data.
fragwürdigen Penismanöver
Ah!
genutzt.
But despite how realistic and to scale it was, it was not deliberate.
Wait, really?
Sheer coincidence.
Are you
If you
fucking
watch the
kidding
VDR
me?
data, he really is just dodging the ships, and that's the shape that the path took.
Oh
So
my
he
god.
Didn't get in any trouble.
Oh my god.
The end.
It's just circumstance.
Oh, all right. I suppose one more smaller detail. Now that the
Oh,
Ever Given
okay.
is free, what's going to happen to it? And
Yeah,
what's going to
what's
happen to the
captain
crew?
and everyone else?
Well, the Ever Given was tugged over to Great Bitter Lake, where they determined that the ship was seaworthy and not in any urgent need of repair.
Okay.
But it's also going to be impounded. Oh no.
I see.
Hey, there's, like, police boats outside. Why? What did you do? This ship and its crew is now subject to the indefinite detention by the authority of the Egyptian government.
Oh, well.
Until you pay us, the Ever Given may not leave, says the
What?
Suez Canal Authority.
What?
Yes, we will be holding on to the Ever Given It's our view that there was no wrongdoing on the part of the Suez Canal Authority or its 2 pilots, and it was all the crew of the Ever Given.
What?
So their ship will be held until the parent company agrees to rightfully pay us for all of the costs incurred. Ruh-roh. Now here's where things get very complicated, and there is a lot of legal mumbo-jumbo. But the crux is this.
Is that Johnny Depp?
The Suez Canal Authority says, "Dear Ever Given owners, you owe us $900 million. And Shoei Kisen-Kaisha says, no way. How many yen is that? No way.
That's like...
So by April 13th, some of the crew was allowed to leave, but a lot of them have to stay. And there's a certain nervousness in the air. Large legal battles can go on for a while, and there was already a bad example of this just a few dozen kilometers away. The MV Aman.
Do not ask about that shit.
Don't talk about it.
The MV Aman is a much smaller vessel, and it has been abandoned for years, detained by the Egyptian government in 2017 for expired safety equipment.
Wait, what?
Now they were told to replace the equipment and pay a fine. However, there was no one to replace the safety equipment or to pay the fine because the shipping company went broke.
$900 dues.
So they just abandoned the vessel.
Wait, so it's
There
just
was no
sitting
way
in the
for
Suez
legal situation to advance. And that meant that there was no way for the ship to be released. Most of the crew had to stay on the ship, and they would keep them there for more than a little while.
How long?
13 months.
Holy
before a judge finally decided, all right, look, just leave the keys with one guy. We'll call him the custodian, and everybody else can go home. Now, that custodian was a Syrian man named Muhammad Aisha.
Okay.
Look, he's holding the keys. He's holding the keys. You have to stay on the ship now. Everybody else got to leave.
Bruh.
But he had to stay.
That's fine.
On top of the 13 months he'd already been there, he spent the next 3 years aboard
Holy
the ship.
shit.
Quickly, the ship ran out of fuel.
Yeah, no
which
shit.
meant it ran out of power, which meant it ran out of running water.
Wait.
No refrigeration
how do you,
either.
How...
Food ran out. Every few days, Mr. Aisha would be allowed to swim onto the shore to get food, water, charge his phone, but he was only permitted for about 2 hours until they would tell him to scoot.
This seems super inhumane.
Would this be the same fate for the Ever Given crew? They did not know. But we do, so let me tell you.
Okay, yeah.
A few more weeks passed, and the negotiations continued.
You guys had those 2 bickering pilots. Yeah, but the captain's always in charge.
So who didn't arrange for tugboats while we were going through the canal? Oh, that was you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to put 20,000 containers on one of the largest ships in the world and go double the speed limit, then complain about tugboats.
That was your pilot's idea.
They all got together in a big room, and they went, I'm sorry about all those things I said and those emails I sent. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I was tough on you as well.
Yeah,
they embraced.
Are you gonna kiss?
They made amends.
Are you gonna make out?
They made love.
Oh, shit.
And they agreed, all right, you can keep using the canal, but sometimes we get to go fishing on the boat.
Oh, okay.
That's fair. That's tough, but that's fair. They shook on it. It was an Egyptian handshake. They do the thing with the elbow.
Yeah.
There was a mummy.
This happened for real, by the way.
This story sucks. By September, the crew was allowed to return home.
Hey!
They only got MV Aman a little bit. And that guy on the MV Aman, he got to go home too.
Hey! Finally.
Why not? Get out of here, you scamp. The Ever Given made its delivery to Rotterdam. They did it! All the cargo is here. Although, it wouldn't hurt to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Canterville continued his career in shipping. It wasn't the end.
Oh.
Maybe just one more for the road. It's a great time to be a cargo ship captain. I can tell you that much.
Al Said returned the Lunexicon back to the Sphinx.
Hey, that way the supermoon can come back.
Thank you,
again,
old
later.
friend. And the Ever Given had some minor repairs done to the bow.
Yeah, I imagine it got really fucked up.
Port in China. And then she was ready to set sail.
Hey! Let's go.
The Ever Given was released back into the wild. It sailed into the sunset. Ever since then, global trade has improved. Prices have gone down.
No, they haven't.
The economy flourished once again.
No, it hasn't.
Food returned to the supermarket.
Yeah, kinda.
Mothers clutched their babes. A litter of puppies.
Litter of puppies.
And peace was finally restored to the Middle East.
Hey, its nose is back. Let's go. Forever. No problems in the Middle East.
End.
0. The end.
Thanks again to Saily, the easy way to get data on your phone when you're overseas. And 15% off? Now that's a good deal.
Place where we don't have to feel this pain. If there